Hey everyone, so it's August 2025, and if you follow this stuff, you know what that means. Next month, Apple's event is happening, and we're gonna see the brand new iPhone 17. It's that time of year, the excitement is building, and it always makes me look at the phone I have right here, the iPhone 15. With the 17 right around the corner and the 16 already out for a year, it begs the question, is there any reason to still consider this phone? Or if you have one, how is it really holding up? I wanted to talk about that today, especially about my experience using it with the very latest software iOS 26 developer beta 5 and what you really need to think about for the long term. Let's just get into it. It's easy to forget, but when this phone launched back in 2023, it was a pretty big step up for the standard model. We finally got the dynamic island, which still feels modern. We got USB-C finally. And that 48 megapixel main camera was a huge jump. It felt like the base model finally got some love, but that was almost 2 years ago. Tech moves fast. So how does it feel now? Honestly, the design and feel are still top notch. This blue color with the matte glass, it just feels great to hold. The slightly curved edges make it so much more comfortable than older, boxier models. No complaints at all in the how it feels department. But, and this is the big but, the display. Look, the colors are great, it's a beautiful OLED panel, but it is 60 Hz. In 2025, with the iPhone 17 on the way, this is the single most dated part of this phone. If you're coming from an iPhone 12 or older, it's fine, you won't know the difference. But if you've used any Pro model or even a budget Android phone recently, the smoother scrolling on those is noticeable. It's a compromise for sure. Okay, this is what I really want to talk about because it's been a game changer for me, performance. On paper, it has the A16 Bionic chip. It's fast. I ran Geekbench 6 and I'm getting scores around 2592 for single core and 6415 for multi-core. For a nearly 2-year-old chip, those numbers are still amazing. But the real story for me is how it runs with the latest software. I'm on the iOS 26 developer beta 5 and it has completely changed the feel of this phone. I'm not kidding. Apple introduced this new design language they're calling Liquid Glass and it has refreshed the entire experience. You notice it right away on the home screen. The app icons have this new glossy, almost liquid depth to them. As you tilt the phone, you can see the light play across them. It's subtle, but it makes the whole grid of icons feel less static and more alive. Then you open up a system app like settings or music and you see it there too. The menus and buttons have this softer translucent quality that just feels more modern and polished. And my favorite little detail is the new clock on the lock screen. It's not just a set of numbers anymore, it can actually morph its size. So when a notification comes in, you see the clock smoothly shrink up to make room. And when the notification is cleared, it elegantly grows back to its full size. It's one of those small, thoughtful animations that makes the phone feel so much smarter. It's all these little things combined, the liquid glass design, the morphing clock, the new animations when I swipe between apps, that make the whole experience of just navigating the phone feel faster and more responsive than ever. And that great software optimization leads right into battery life. It's still a really solid all-day phone for me. I can take it off the charger in the morning, and with my normal use, social media, taking photos, messages, I'm not looking for a charger until late at night. As you can see, my battery health is still at a perfect 100% after 191 cycles, which is fantastic. For anyone worried if the battery can still hang in 2025, for me it absolutely does. Alright, let's talk cameras. And for the iPhone 15, this is still such a strong point. The system is a reliable point-and-shoot powerhouse. That 48 megapixel main sensor, which was a huge deal when it came out, still captures beautiful sharp photos in good light. The colors are great. The detail is there, and that 2x crop zoom that it enables. Honestly, it's super handy for getting a bit closer without moving, and the quality is surprisingly good. For your everyday shots, it's fantastic. But the big question is, how does it stack up against the newer stuff, specifically the iPhone 16? A lot of people wonder if they're missing out, and I want to be really honest here. The quality gap is not that huge. The biggest upgrade on the base model 16 was the new vertical camera layout, which was mainly to let you shoot spatial video for the Apple Vision Pro. For me, and maybe for a lot of you, that's not a huge deal, at least not right now. It's a cool feature for a very specific use case. The 16 also got a new macro mode on its ultra-wide camera, which this 15 doesn't have, so that's a point for the 16. But yeah, it's not like it's a massive leap in standard photo quality. As you can see, side by side, I have my 16 right here. The results are pretty much the same. The overall quality, the colors, the detail in a normal, well-lit shot, it's very, very close. So while you might be missing a couple of new features, the core experience of taking a photo with the iPhone 15 is still excellent. It just lacks some of the extra versatility that the absolute latest models offer. Okay, so this is the most important part. If you buy this phone today or if you're planning on keeping it, what does the future look like? There are a few key things to consider. First, that 60Hz display is only going to feel more outdated as time goes on. It's a hardware limitation that software can't fix. Second, performance. The A16 chip is powerful, and as we've seen with iOS 26, it still has legs. For daily tasks, social media, and most gaming, this phone will likely feel plenty fast for another couple of years. No major worries there. But the third point is the big one. Apple Intelligence. As I said before, this phone doesn't have it. Right now in 2025, AI features are still kinda new and you can use other apps. But looking ahead to 2026, 2027, Apple is going to build more and more of its core experience around its own AI. By keeping this phone, you are opting out of that entire side of the ecosystem. It's not just missing a feature, it's missing what will likely be a fundamental part of the iPhone experience in the years to come. That is the biggest long-term compromise without a doubt. So with the iPhone 17 literally weeks away, who should buy an iPhone 15? Honestly, I think it's for the smart value shopper. If you're on an iPhone 12 or 13, this is still a massive, incredible upgrade, and its price is probably going to drop even more next month. You get a modern design, a great camera, and awesome performance for a fraction of what the new phones will cost. But you have to go in with your eyes open. You're buying a phone that has a dated display and is locked out of Apple's AI future. If you're an enthusiast who needs the latest features and wants your phone to be on the cutting edge for the next 3 to 4 years, I'd say wait. See what the iPhone 17 brings to the table, or maybe find a deal on an iPhone 16 to get you that Apple Intelligence support. The iPhone 15 has become the new SE in a way. It's the proven, reliable, powerful enough option for people who want a fantastic iPhone experience without paying top dollar. And thanks to software like iOS 26, that experience is better than ever. So those are my thoughts. It's a fantastic phone, but one that comes with some important long-term questions now. I hope this gave you a bit of clarity if you're on the fence. I'm curious to hear from you. Are you still using an iPhone 15? How's it holding up for you? Are you planning to upgrade to the 17? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.